Hello, it's Dylan and Sean.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about monsters that we expect to see in Sunbreak, want to see in Sunbreak, whatever, all that stuff. So when we watched the digital event, you said you want to see the Logiopus.
Right. So to go over again, they have the 16 monsters they shared.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd like to see the Logiopus again. That'd be great. The Logiopus, friggin'. It's hard to put in anything from Monster Hunter 3 because like half the monsters I want to see like went underwater, and obviously
Right.
they can't have any underwater combat, especially with the Logiopus. I feel like. But
Well, again, it was in Gen, I believe.
yeah.
And there was no underwater stuff. It was him and I think the Ivory Logiopus was around. I think.
Or Abyssal or whatever.
No, not the Abyssal.
Oh.
That was the black one. That was like super variant.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, you had to fight it in that special arena, and it was
Awful. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any more monsters that weren't in this new one. Gobble? No, Nibblesnarf. Nibblesnarf would be cool to have back.
yeah, in the desert. I like Nibble stuff.
Yeah.
And wore its armor a lot.
Yeah.
Anything that has whatever it's called, like I don't think it's called Gobbler, but whatever fast eating is.
Speed eating, yeah. Yeah,
I'm just.
definitely helpful.
I get that. I'm like, I need my health potion now.
Immediately. Yeah.
One thing I would like to see back is the Giganox,
Yeah.
because I like the Giganox. I'm not a big fan of the Kazoo. They are practically the same kind of creature, but I mean the Giganox to me is just more unique.
Yeah, it's
The-
weird, man.
The other one that I already forgot, the Kazoo, it has the same body structure as everything else, as the Rathian, as the Yangaruga. And I mean, I know that's why they did it, but that's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen the Giganox since 3. I don't even know, like, because we started with 3, and so I don't even know if he's in any other games.
I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, I like the Giganox. I want to see it back. And I think it kind of fits in with the theme. Like, imagine the Giganox being in the creepy castle.
Yeah.
Climbing the walls, climbing the ceiling, pooping its baby poop at you.
It's poison garbage.
Yep,
Yep.
I'd like that.
Yep.
You mentioned the shark, the Zamtrios.
Zamtrios, I love that. I always love the Zamtrios armor.
Yep.
Always looks like a Power Ranger.
Like,
It's great.
to me, I don't want to say it's like guaranteed, but it makes sense for for it to show up because the platypus thing, the
Similar, yeah.
Tetradon, whatever it's called, it expands its belly like the Zamtrios does. Like it just could work. And I'd like to see the desert one. Like we never got that far in 4 to see its variant.
They made a desert variant of
Yeah,
the
I think it's called Tiger Stripe.
Sick.
But yeah, he's pretty. Like I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
For me also, I'd like the Gobble. I think he would just fit in with the flooded forest a lot. Like just be under the surface of most of the area that's submerged or whatever,
Right.
and pop out and stuff. And okay, and I don't know. I like the Gobble. I liked its armor. I remember in 3U's demo that like it
It's
was
one of the armor sets that
yeah,
you use,
it was the first. It was that and its dual blades were the first setup that I used to actually beat a monster during the demo. So that's why I started doing dual blades and stuff.
I feel like the Gobble's pretty unique compared to most monsters also.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like nothing's really like fighting that thing was couldn't really compare it to anything else. Just the way it moves and stuff.
Yeah. goes underground, sort of, but you can still find his dongle.
Yeah, see its dongle. Maybe that's what they could do. They could just change it, make it a variant.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of a water one, it's like a sand one or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rock them.
Any other returning ones that come to mind for you?
Not really. I was thinking maybe the Akinator. The Akinator wasn't in this one.
Oh, yep. Yeah, we haven't seen them for a while.
Yeah. And that's something, again, that's easy. They could make variants of. Just be
Right.
like, you're in the lava area, you're going to have an Akinator show up. You're in the ice area, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
With the Shogun Senator or whatever that thing's called.
Crab thing, yeah.
I could see the Daimyo Hermitaur showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another monster that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there's similar body structure, so it just makes sense that they could put that in there.
Yeah.
Nerskelia, the other spider from 4.
Yes.
Like they have the
I
other,
remember that one.
the other spider with the spinning fire head.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it would make sense to bring another spider monster,
Yeah.
and its armor was always pretty cool. And
The bird. The bird
owl?
from 3.
3, Korpeka?
Yeah. Bring that thing back. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't think it's been around since 3.
Yeah.
They gave us the gyp service or something in 4, and then never looked back.
And they love that thing.
I want to see the Malfesto.
The owl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because again, theme-wise, to me, it seems to make sense.
Yeah.
Hypnotic owl in a castle or whatever. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the first time you fight it in Gen, I believe it's on the deserted island from 3. So I just instantly latched onto this creature. I'm like, this is an awesome creature.
Yeah.
And again, it's unique. It does, it confuses you. I don't think anything else in Rise does that.
No, I don't think that's even a thing in Rise.
I almost feel like one of the 2 flying dragons does that, but I can't remember. I feel like I was backwards in one.
I really wish, I don't think it would happen, but I really wish we'd get more thematic missions. When we're on the ship and we're fighting that giant Gen Moran or whatever.
Yeah.
I hope we get something like that. I like those. I always like those.
Yeah.
Just something unique where it's just just survive.
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill it. We know you're not. Just
do damage.
Yeah.
In the trailer we saw Astalos.
Yep.
Which I said he's not really my favorite. The 4. We already have Misasune, which I do like, but I'd like to see the Glavenus. He's one of him and Misasune are pretty close. He's almost, I want to say, my favorite.
Glavenus is such
Another unique
sick design.
thing. Yeah. And I was so mad in Gen when you actually cut off his tail and you carve it or whatever, and I just wanted that to be the greatsword.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it's weird and twisted and barbs everywhere. And I'm like, why?
That's why it's good.
What do you think of new variants that we might see?
I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool if they did something different with either the Rathian or the Rathalos.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we always see them breathing fire and have poison tails.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they'd do something different with them, but I feel like they probably won't since they're
Toasters.
they're showpieces.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming we'll get the pink and the azure.
Right. But again, they're just the same.
Yeah.
They move different, You know, they one of like they might have a couple more like Tony Hawk 1080s to them, but I feel like they're just the same.
Yeah. On my list, I had the fruit bat, however they pronounce it, Bishatin. So that was cool to see that they actually had a variant of him.
Yeah.
I was thinking something for the Acnosom, the Firebird.
Yeah.
If a variant of it did like bleeding, because the Shogun thing usually does bleeding, and I don't think in Rise there's anything that does bleeding.
Yeah.
So if they're bringing bleeding back, I just think like, because a lot of its moves are like fancy, like it does that like backwards double kick almost.
Yeah.
And it's it's frill, its neck thing. It's I
Very sharp.
would imagine being sharp.
Yeah.
And like could cause some bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. I know like we're talking about monsters, but like I hope they add another weapon sometime soon.
Well, I'm pretty certain that's probably not going to be this game.
Yeah, I imagine it's not, but like, man.
I just want them to do wind. Like that just seems like so easy to do and like smart to do because they have wind-based monsters. And anything that is wind-based, they usually make its weapons like water and ice. So it's just like, just make it wind.
Yeah, just make it its own thing, yeah. That makes sense.
The only other things on my list for variants are the Tetranodon and the Gossarag. Like, I'm not very creative. Like, I can't think of what they would do for these two creatures, but I would like to see a new variant of them.
Right. Gossarag, I feel like you could go nuts with. I feel like you could pick any element and be like, just... it's got lightsaber hands.
Lightsaber hands?
Yeah,
what is
like,
this, Dauntless?
Yeah, it's got like, electric Zenogre hands or some shit. I don't know.
Something, so it's like, even though, like, it's Ice Blade, but, so it's still a blade, but it's not exactly an actual form.
Yeah, it's like a bone that is exposed, but it electrocutes. It's got like electric barbs or something. Pretty sick.
I was thinking of like, basically like you said, a lightsaber. So it comes to a point to a certain extent, but like when he slams it down, like it extends forever.
Yeah.
You could be on the other side of the map, like mining, and he does his move, and you get hit by it. You're like, what the hell hit me?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can figure. I'm sure there's a couple more that haven't been in the game in a while that I'd like to see, but...
Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty partial to Monster Hunter 3.
Yeah. Just throw in anything from there.
And it's funny, too, because, like, I see monsters, like, in 4, we saw the sand Plesioth. But, like, that was an earlier monster. But we didn't know that. And I see that, and I'm like, this is the stupidest thing. It's just a sand Plesioth.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's still stupid. All Plesioth-like things are stupid.
I always hated that stupid monster.
I feel like as the games have progressed, also the Plesioth has just gotten taller and bigger somehow.
Yeah.
Like
becomes more of an asshole. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, he's an asshole? It's hard? He's hard? He's got a crazy hitbox?
The hitbox is half the area.
Let me just make it worse.
Yeah, I don't remember him being that big in 3, but then, like, I feel like in 4 and maybe even Gen U, he was just...
Yeah.
Couldn't get away from it.
The only one that I just noticed, I feel like they probably can't help themselves. The Devil Joe. He's probably coming back.
I would assume. He's kind of like the Rajang. They're just like, oh, we gotta put this one in.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he would probably come back. Even a variant for that would be cool, but I doubt it.
Yeah. I mean, they usually just do Savage Devil Joe, which is alright, but...
Yeah.
So that's that?
Sure.
Alright. Good talk. Alright, everybody, I guess we'll see you later.
Bye!
Tell us what monsters and variants you want to see.
Yeah.